Alrighty, welcome to Getting Outdoors with Mike and Yvonne. It's always nice to run into a buddy that gets a hold of an older gun. I enjoy looking at the new ones, but I also enjoy reviewing these older models. There's a lot of history in them. But what we have with us today is we have a J. Stevens Arms Company. It's a 22 long rifle, and it's called the favorite model, and it's inscribed on top, is listed as favorite. It's about a 1915 or so. If we could get to the serial number, it'd tell us what year it is. But his grandfather learned to shoot on this gun, and a lot of his squirrels and a lot of his family actually used this gun when they hunted to put meat on the table. So it's kind of neat to be able to sit back and then not only review the gun, but actually learn the history of it as well. So come on with us as we try this out on the range. And by the way, it's a loading block design, so it's a really neat little gun to shoot. See you on the range. So what we have here is a J. Stevens 1915 rolling block 22. And a buddy of mine loaned it to me, and he was going to let us shoot it and clean it up. And Yvonne's taking it for a little shoot here. And it's a good shooting little gun, it really is. And what you do, let us explain a little something to you about the way this lock works. Let's get up real close. All right, if you notice, the ejector here is sticking out. What you got to do is go ahead and push the lever up. All right, you pull the block down, but you don't let the ejector come out. And you load it. And then you close the lever back up, pull the hammer back, must have been a duck. All right, you load it, and then you take a shot. Let's take a look at the gun for a second. There's a few different models that they make. I'm trying to get my phone back in here. But it actually has a brown type bluing on it, which is common for the guns of this age. This model has the screw pin in the bottom that holds the case to the actual barrel. I would take it apart, but I don't want to mess any of the finishes up on it. It's got a really nice antique finish. This model also has the adjustable rear sight. A lot of these models don't. It has just a fixed sight. So it depends on what model, type of sights and things it's got on it, depending on what model it is. But we're pretty sure it's a 1915, and it says J. Stevens Arms Company, Chicopee Falls, Massachusetts, USA, 22 long rifle. It actually says on top too, right in this part right here, it says favorite with the US patent on it. It's trademark favorite. So this is the favorite model. The other thing here is the serial number is located right under the end of the stock, but it's on the metal part of the tang that goes up on the stock here where the screw is at. If we could take this loose and get to the serial number, we could actually date the gun real good. But being his grandfather or somebody probably did that, we don't want to mess that up. The butt plate on them is just plain. It has a brass sight on the tip. Just a blade front sight. It's a basic gun, but it's a fun gun to shoot. I'm glad that he let us take it out and use it. It's always fun reviewing these guns, whether they're old or new. A lot of times there's a lot of heritage in them that tells a lot of stories where these guns come from. But you know, it's up to us when we pass these guns down to tell everybody the stories behind them. Because once that generation's gone, those stories and those fun in the great outdoors kind of go away. So remember, when you've got an old gun and you want to give it to somebody, make sure you tell them the stories that goes along with that gun. So I hope you've had fun today helping us review this little favorite J. Stevens 22 rifle. See you next time.